Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Marcel Umphery from floptoflipnation.com and DMVREIUnited.com. For the folks that are just tuning in, have never seen me on video before, I'm a real estate investor here in Baltimore, Maryland. Since 2002, I started buying and selling residential and commercial real estate. And in 2007, I started educating other people how to get involved in real estate through my mistakes, my experiences, and my triumphs. I also have a business partner. His name is Michael Jones. Some of you know him as the deal engineer or the rehab champ. He has also been investing with myself for the last almost 10 years now. I'm going to not take up a lot of your time, but what I'm doing now, moving forward in the future, what we're actually doing, it's 2012. Happy New Year to everybody. We're doing something called the Daily Doodles. Recently, I purchased this paint where I can actually write on my wall in my office. It's like a whiteboard. It's called Idea Paint. And I decided to actually do some content videos each and every, almost every day, but I'm going to be releasing them every week. I don't want to, fill your inboxes up with a ton of emails from me. So once a week, expect a daily doodle. It will be on our blogs as well on Flop to Flip Nation and DMV REI United really soon. To give you folks a background on Flop to Flip Nation, we started this blog almost a little over a year ago, basically educating people on how to get involved in real estate with no cash and no credit and absolutely no risk. Over on the blog, you can find case studies on some of our current students and former students that have had tremendous success in the marketplace. We also have some articles and some online resources that you can take advantage of and start implementing in your business. Now, I know a lot of you have been hearing about DMV REI United. What's DMV REI United stand for? Well, it stands for DC, Maryland, Virginia Real Estate Investors United. We decided that we found a need to start a local real estate coaching program here in the DMV, where we actually mentor students from Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, Prince George's County, all the way down to Richmond, Virginia, and the other surrounding cities in the VA marketplace. And we saw a need because of the thousands and thousands of properties that are actually vacant right now. It's 2012. Baltimore City alone has over 47,000 vacant properties. Washington, D.C., there's another documented 3,000. We know there are more than 3,000 vacant properties in Washington, D.C. And in the Virginia and Prince George's County marketplace combined, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of thousands of vacant properties. So throughout these videos, we're going to show you and teach you how you can get involved in your local marketplace. This is not just happening in the DMV. It's also happening all over the United States right now. The entire country is on sale. There's real estate all over the place that you can pick up pennies on the dollar. So we're going to teach you several techniques from wholesaling, subject to investing, rehabbing real estate. We're even going to go in depth on some short sale techniques. Now, the techniques that we use in Maryland may differ from state to state because there are different laws in each marketplace. So we're going to kind of touch on all those points. We're going to share a lot of the mistakes we've made from our buy and hold properties to our rehab deals. So you're in for a ton of information. We want you to get involved with these daily doodles. Send us your questions. Share your comments, whether they're positive or negative. We don't care. We want you to share. We're also going to throw these daily doodles up on all the social media platforms, so it's not going to be hard for you to find us. Moving forward, why the daily doodles? I kind of talked about that. We want to educate you. We want to get you more involved with what you're doing, with what we're doing, and we also want to bring you on into the inside. We're in our office right now. This is our conference room, but we want to give you a hands-on look on how it is being out here in the trenches every single day, going to look at properties, negotiating with motivated sellers, marketing for motivated sellers, dealing with buyers, how to find cash buyers. I mean, we're going to run a whole gamut to help you get started. So today, what I want to do is, basically this is the introduction. The next video, we're going to go into some juicy content. You're going to meet my business partner, Michael Jones, and we're going to go over some things on this whiteboard. And we're really going to teach you how to get started in the real estate investing industry with no cash and no credit. And eventually, over the weeks, we'll teach you some more advanced strategies and techniques as well. So, for the folks that don't know us, again, you can go to flop to flipnation.com. And you can also, if you're in the DMV local marketplace, you can go to DMV REI United.com. Now, we're going to be going over several different topics involving real estate investing. What we want to do is we want to answer, like I said, all of your questions. We do Q&A calls with some of our coaching students. We're going to share some of those questions with you throughout the daily doodles. We're also going to have some live case studies with some of our successful students that are closing deals. We're even going to take you inside some of our deals. So we're not just going to be in the conference room, in the boardroom, if you want to call it the boardroom. We're not going to just be in a boardroom each and every week. We're going to take you out to evaluate properties. We're going to take you out to look at different deals that we currently have under contract and what we're doing to sell our property. So you're not just going to get like a classroom setting. We're also going to go out into the field, what we call the trenches, to actually give you a first-hand look on how to do this business. Also, interviews. We're going to be interviewing some of our coaching clients and also some other local experts as well as national experts. A lot of my friends may fly in town, and I may just have an interview with, who knows, the Ross Hamiltons, the Drew Downs of the world. I mean, it's a long list of folks who are probably going to end up here for an interview, and we're promising to bring you as much content, actionable content, as possible. On the next daily doodle, I'm going to let you go in a few minutes, in a few seconds. On the next daily doodle, we're going to talk about what I believe is the most important part of your real estate business. If you're just starting out, or if you're even seasoned and your business isn't really performing like you want it. And that starts with the foundation. Now, if you know anything about what a foundation is, the foundation is the core to your business. I mean, it's the core to anything that you want to become successful, whether it's a relationship, whether you're renovating a property or building a new structure. The foundation is the most important thing that you need to have in this business and in other parts of life and in other industries. The foundation is going to be probably the hardest thing to build at first in the beginning. But what you have to realize, once you build a solid foundation, everything else comes easy. If you notice, if you're in the real estate business now and you say new construction, it usually takes the construction workers or the developers, it takes them a long time to actually build the foundation. They have to do some stuff with the land, then they have to pour the cement. It takes a while, but once they have that foundation laid and it's done correctly, the structure is built pretty fast. So for the folks that know anything about a foundation, you know how important it is. We're going to go into great detail in the next daily doodle on how to build a strong foundation, starting out with one of the most important, I believe the easiest way to get started in the business, and that's wholesaling real estate. So folks, thanks for tuning in. This is Marcel Umphery again. This is the first episode ever of Daily Doodles. And I look forward to seeing you on the next Daily Doodle. Take care, and I'll see you at the settlement table. Bye-bye.